Oh, how we doing, Chad? How are we? How are we? How are we? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Are we good? Hey, Sonic, how we doing, mate? How we doing? All right. Oh, chat. We got a little bite earlier. I was on Instagram, right, and I posted a video of that. Hey, Mez, how we doing, sir? I posted the video of the Pele on Instagram, and apparently it's content creators like me who don't deserve cards like this. We're ruining the scene, chat. We're ruining the scene. We've ruined it. It's disgraceful. Fucking content creators, chat. Glad you saw my comment. Thank you for commenting, Mez, mate. Appreciate it. You seen those World Cup Lego stuff? Yeah, I have, yeah. Um, the team's been leaked by Assy Foot, by the way. Why is Mez, were you having problems with your kick yesterday or no? Um, because my kick yesterday and today, my kick is all over. I don't know what it is, mate, but my kick is probably chalk like. 1 second. I don't know if I've got the bitrate too high or how's your day been? Nah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, really. That's probably what it is, to be fair. I'm probably mad that I packed Pele. Probably a shout. Probably a shout. Um, wait there 1 second. So if I go there, disconnect the kick. 1 second, chat. 1 second. Bitrate's probably too high, no? Right. Pull this across. Put the kick back on. It was just like cutting out on that yesterday. It's just been doing it now. So I don't know if it's because I got bitrate too high or what, but either way, yeah, it's still doing it. Mental. Hey Tech, how we doing, mate? How we doing, edits? How we doing, boys? We do have a few packs. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Tech, mate, not too bad, mate. Chilling out, really. Played a bit of Warzone last night. Played a bit of Apex with Toon. Was decent. Went too bad, mate. Went too bad. That Ronaldo looks unbelievable. He does, mate. Yeah. Cold stream from Sonic last night. Sonic go live. You haven't played Apex in months. To be fair, mate, it's quite good actually. I'm just gonna disconnect the fucking kick. Pissing me off, mate. Go away, cunt. Like 1 a.m. Nightbot. I didn't watch AEW last night. I saw a spoiler, but I didn't watch AEW. What division am I in? Division 3, mate. Division 3. I didn't put my 1 second, chat. Right, that's that. Bring that back. Bring this back. I've got a flare. Too many creators using flares, are there? Yeah, cold. I don't understand that. Like, how can that be a thing? How can that be a thing? Mental in it. Well, I don't want to talk about it too much because in case I spoil for anyone, but your followage wouldn't work. Dear me. Dear me. Yeah, chats on Instagram were being told that we're what's wrong with content creation now. Gone are the days of KSI and wrote a show. Yeah, I saw that one, Mez, yeah. Honestly, Mez, I think we need to watch WWE, WWF, sorry. We'll start at Steve Austin's return. And it's right in the road to fucking WrestleMania 17, which is absolutely class. The best WrestleMania ever. Can't believe you pulled Pele. Me neither, mate. Me neither. It was sick. It was absolute limbs, that, to be fair. You streaming on Twitch? I am, mate. Yeah, we do stream on Twitch, yeah. Yeah. The name on the Twitch, boys, is exactly the same as the TikTok, alright? Gonna have to re-download Apex. I mean, to be honest, mate, it was definitely worth the time playing last night. It was class. Really enjoyed myself. Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries. No need to shout, mate. It's just Pele. Well, I mean, I had to let you know how excited I was to pack that Pele, mate, you know? Hey, Tyler, how we doing, mate? How we doing, lad? It's nice to see the grind paying off, to be fair. You got a Pogba low-driven first touch. Oh, mate, that dab celebration. That dab celebration was sending Toon to the moon last night. It was hilarious. We were conceding goals and people just whipping out the dab on him. It was just, yeah. Just want Ramirez. He's going to be, why did you overreact when you packed Pele? It's what you got to do, mate, innit? That's how content creators get their views, innit? So, you know what I mean? That's how it happens, innit? Yeah, Ramirez is an SBC, yeah. What were you boys up to yesterday then? You get much or? Almost took the roof off with your reaction to Pellet. Yeah, I mean, mate, we have to show people how excited we are for these cards, mate. You know what I mean? It is what we have to do. Instagram, by the way, are livid. Instagram are livid. Started at 16. Hey, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch there, mate. Appreciate that. Was grinding Rivals and got nothing from it. We started Rivals and then I just gave up. I couldn't be asked. We played Apex instead. How's the Sunderland team going? I'll show you now, mate. I'll show you now. Hey, Amy, how are we doing? Welcome into YouTube. How are we? As a Sunderland team, we do have a few Evos to do. There's a new Evo coming out tonight. I think it's a max 88 right back one. Can't be centre back though. So, just got wrote the final Rashford. Go on, Joe, lad. Go on, son. Yeah, if you are on TikTok and you want to jump over to the Twitch, make sure you do so. That Ballard looks amazing, mate. He's class. He's absolutely class. Time for another bottle. Oh my god. So is everyone is everyone like on board with like slandering Saka for his ability? Yeah. Is that what's happening now? Who's your striker? It is Wilson Isidore, mate. Wilson Isidore. Anytime, mate. Anytime. You know if the table's busy, Sonic, does he limp off, or does the bottle just limp off? Oh no. I look for heaven, but it's not this. You liked and sub. Thank you very much, Kai, mate. Appreciate that, lad. Absolute legend. Thank you, mate. To be honest, Frank Ocean edits, mate. Cold name, by the way. I would just do the premium mixed league upgrades, honestly. If you don't know how to do them, mate, there's a video on YouTube of how to do it. It was the second to last video we uploaded. It's like 7 minutes long or something. It'll explain to you how to do them. It's what we do every single day, and we make quite a lot of coins from it. So you'll make coins to get, like, obviously you'll have more coins, and you also get a lot of fodder to do SBCs and stuff. So, hey, Joe, how we doing, mate? Can you do a draft? No, we don't do gameplay, mate. We don't do gameplay. We do menus, opening packs, picks, that type of stuff, so. Yeah, that's not great as a Joe, mate. Hopefully you're well, mate. I know it's a tough time with that. Just Pele, mate. Just Pele. Just the one Pele. To be fair though, he gets in the team, so that's alright. Oh yeah, I'm alright, Joe, yeah, I'm alright, mate. Plodding on, you know. Same shit, different day, really. Will you be about later on, Mez? Or... So I'm assuming you'll go live about 4 or 5 o'clock. If you're not already. Who's your best player? At the minute, mate, it would be 96 Pele that I packed last night. From a player pick. What about yourself? We've got some decent football this weekend. Do we really? I thought the Premier League wasn't back until next week. City versus Liverpool in the FA Cup. Oh, that'll be boring as fuck, mate. Oh my god. City and Liverpool isn't what it used to be, mate. That'll be boring as fuck. That'll be Liverpool sitting in, Liverpool sitting in, Man City passing it about, waiting for Liverpool to jump out, and then Liverpool will make a mistake, City will score, and then it'll just be passing around the back for about fucking 80 minutes. Henry or Pina? Ooh. I mean, to be fair, mate, they're two pretty good cards, aren't they, really? Two pretty good cards, then. On TikTok, can you boys see the vertical stream? Or can you only see a horizontal stream? You get the choice. Hey, thank you very much for the 1,000 likes there, mate. Appreciate that. Can I see your team? Of course you can, mate, yeah. Absolutely. If you are new, boys, make sure you do drop a follow. It does help out massively. You're trying to think about ballers to Evo just left wingers. Good question. What I would do, mate, is I'd find a silver card. Try and find a silver card that has decent playstyles or 5-star, 5-star. It's both, you get the option. Ah, cold. So on the vertical, On the vertical format, I've got the team that's coming out tomorrow on that. So is 91 Anthony any good? He should be, mate. Yeah, he should be. Yeah. So this is the team we have. We've got too many cards, chat. That Pele's class, by the way. Why is he not in your team? Oh yeah, I was going to say he's right there. Yeah. Is Rodri good? Yeah, he is. I like that Rodri, mate. Yeah, he's very stiff on the ball, but if you're just passing the ball off with him, he's all right. Yeah. You might try Evo and Rashford, King. Yeah, fair play. Fair play, mate. Let me know how that goes. Yeah, that Rodri's very good, mate. When these packs are finished open, I'm going to build more, by the way. So that team is mad. Yeah, to be honest, mate, the only cards that we have like got in that team from money, and they're not even really. I mean, Jairzinho's in the team. What's the question marks for, mate? But yeah, so the only cards in this team that we have spent money on is Jairzinho and Alessi Russo. Everything else was grinded through the menus, or it was like SBCs. Hey Ryan, how we doing, mate? Hopefully you're well, lad. Yeah, we got Alessi Russo. Everything else is grinded through the menus. We do it on stream every day, mate. So, well, every day I'm live anyway. Hey, appreciate that follow there, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You might find it hard to. I don't like Gula on the right, mate. He hasn't got enough pace. You might fit. I love that Ekatike, mate. He's absolutely class. Like that Ekatike has, well, up until last night. I don't know what his goal return is like now, but it was really good last night. Yeah, mate. I don't know what playstyles you put on Ekatike, but he's played 21, scored 25, and assisted 23, and that's in rivals. No worries, Mez. Have a good one, lad. Have a good one. We'll probably see you a little bit later on anyway. You know. Have a good one, lad. Yeah, exactly. Career mode. Yeah. Seen the comments on it. That's the playstyles I put on mine. Oh, because Ryan joined. Oh, okay. Let's respect Ryan. You know. Yeah, we'll respect Ryan. Ryan's a lovely lad, mate. I don't know what you've seen from Ryan, but he's never does anything to me, mate. So you know what I mean? Like I've never had a bad run in with Ryan yet. Hey, Achilles, how we doing, mate? He told you Sunderland fans are stinky. Funnily enough, mate, he said that. Well, he said to me, he went. Oh, I know this lad who supports from Bradford, and he supports Bradford. Um, and he said that you were stinky, mate. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but that's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. I think he was implying that people from Bradford were stinky, mate. I think that's what he was saying. You're sorry. And that's what he told me, Mez. So I'm just passing on messages, you know. I'm the messenger. Yeah, I'm all right, Ryan, mate. How are you doing? How are you doing, mate? Hey, Ellie, how are we doing, mate? How are we doing, sir? I'm just sorry for yourself and all you may seem hard on. Yep, the Sunderland boys. Go on, lads. Oh, walk out. Cool, man. That's what he was telling me, Mez, you see. So I can only pass on the message. You just grinding the game? Go on, lad. How's the grind going? Going well? That was Gamarez for sure. One new SBC's just been added. It's fucking 4 o'clock, yeah. You got Team of the Year and Mbappe. What from, mate? Be a Player of the Month, yeah, it will be. Champs pick. Oh, right, yeah. Fair enough. You got any Arsenal women UCL cards? This might shock you, Ryan, but no. I've packed them, but they've all gone SBC. Did you see who we packed, Ryan? I know. I'll show you now, mate. We got Peely. Yeah, we got Peely. You got Rashford, Jake. Go on, lad. No ticky unusable. Well, that's what I said. There's no inventive, no fucking game changer. Skillsy wouldn't enjoy this card chat. Skillsy would not like this card. No inventive, no game changer, no ticky. Hey, Pickles, how we doing, mate? Not even rapid. Yeah, exactly. It's just bin it off, innit? Like, are we anywhere near another icon or no? Truce in Babylon. We binned off all our stuff yesterday, really. Does Ryan not like compliments, chat? Is that what's happening? Your reaction to Pele was insane. You were going crazy, breaking stuff, and you can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, mate, it's really hard to contain yourself sometimes, you know. It really is. Like, well, especially when you get such a good card. It's almost impossible to keep your composure, you know. The neighbours are fuming. They are, mate. They are. Ellie, thank you very much for the follow. How are we doing? How are we? Yeah, Ryan, it went everywhere. Like, no word of a lie, mate. It's got nearly 200,000 views across a couple of platforms already. Like, and only got uploaded last night. It is doing well, mate. Yeah, they're all fuming, Mez. Yeah, I had someone earlier telling me that I'm the reason why content shit now. Streamers like me are ruining this game, chat. I don't appreciate things, so I shouldn't be having nice things, chat. You know what I mean? Spitting, to be fair. Oh, your pack looks very good, though, isn't it, SQ? Always getting something good. Hey, Danny, how we doing, mate? Who got a player of the month? I have no idea. I have no idea, mate. Even when the day comes. Is that not a true statement, SQ? Like you get good things, or was I lying there? Not too bad yourself? Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Chilling. Enjoying the menus, you know? You are? Alright, yeah, fair enough. Sorry, mate. All FIFA songs, this isn't it. Well, I don't know what. I don't know what you want me to do, mate. When have you packed something good? Was it not long ago you packed something really good? Yeah, Jude, yeah. What, you think Isak's getting back in that team, Danny? Yeah. You packed Pele yesterday? I did, mate, yeah. I did. Jude's riding the bench. Is he not good enough? Or what's gone on there then? Have you had a falling out or has Jude had a falling out with the manager already? It must be a Bellingham thing. It must be a Bellingham thing. Some people just aren't grateful. Well, that's what TikTok were telling me, mate. Because he builds Foot GG trend and Evo's the Gimp. Yeah, fair. Not very nice, is it, Mez? Not the gimpiest Gimp of all time talking, is it? Well, is that true, Ryan? Yeah. Oh, look, we got Gabrielle. I do have to apologise to Gabrielle. Can someone play that sound alert again? Sorry, I missed it. I missed it. I appreciate that follow there, Cody, mate. Thank you very much. Can someone play that sound alert again? Mm. Mm. I do, yes. It was. It was hilarious. But, as I've said before, chat, I did not imply anything of the sort. I just said he liked men. Where things went, that had nothing to do with me. Projecting and fantasizing, chat. Sorry, Sonic, I missed it, mate. Can we hear that again, please, Sonic? I missed it. Sorry, that was my fault. Oh, not that one, but yes. 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 The You know what it is, right? What followed after that was both hilarious and tragic at the same time. Because that was the game that Mez got disconnected. After he brought it back, was it 11-10? Then he got disconnected. Oh, mate. That was both hilarious and very hard to watch. That's your favourite Mez stream of all time? Yeah, that was pure comedy, but also like pain. You don't have a favourite one. Isaiah was pissing him off midstream as well. SK was rage baiting. Yeah, typical day at the office, isn't it? Really. Yeah, typical day at the office. That you got me. It is genuinely a fun place to hang out. I enjoy the content. I enjoy the people there. There's one or two that burn head, but yeah, I get that as well, mate. I get that in game as well. Yeah, the delay on the game at the minute is pretty bad. I couldn't play Rivals last night. Name and shame. It does. I don't have to really. I think it's pretty fucking obvious, isn't it, mate? I think it's pretty obvious at this point. I don't think we have to do that really. Yeah, yeah, Mez. You know what it is, right? You're really bad at hiding, um, like if you're trying to set up a good boy to someone, you're really bad at hiding it. You can see it coming a mile away. Like it's so funny. I can see it coming a mile away because there's a slight little like smirk goes across your face because you know what you're doing, and it's hilarious. I don't know if anybody else has picked up on that, but hey, League, how we doing, mate? Welcome back, lad. Welcome back. Mm, 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 mm. But that's not very nice, career mode. What are we doing? That's not very nice. You're gonna have to apologize to Mez for that, mate. Shocking that, yeah. Didn't even take a touch or anything, just just saying he has a very loud voice when he isn't happy. Oh, is that what you're going with? Yeah. Is that your save? Is that your attempt at a late first touch? Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. What's your champion or what's your record in champs? To be honest, mate, the best I've got was 12 this year. The first weekend we got 12. Um, Apart from that, that's the best we've ever done. Usually get around like 8 to 10. I play golden goal though, so I can't be asked to sit in the game for like 15, 20 minutes. Ba, 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 ba. Club footy's finally back. Is it though? It's like Liverpool and City. That'd be boring as fuck, mate. And I want you. Sold everything. You be back for tots? Good luck, mate. Hey, have a good one, Tom. Have a good one, Tom, lad. Are you back? Are you back now, or are you gonna be back in like 3 weeks? You should be level 30 this weekend. How? I'm not even level 10. I don't think. How are people doing this? What's going on? EFL tomorrow. Oh, mate. Don't even have a ticket for any Arsenal Prem games left. You're not happy. Is there anything you can do to change that, Ryan? Or hey, Martin, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that, lad. How are we? How are we? Good, sir. Doing everything for XP. Fairs. Fairs. Long hair come down. I'm gonna have to get back on the gameplay, I think. I've been playing gameplay, I just haven't been getting any fucking XP. Anyone who's level 30 needs to go outside. I mean, to be honest, mate, if they're level 30, then they're playing the game and they don't have to do anything else now. Um, what we doing now, career mode? What's that? What's the share play for, sir? Is that just for when I'm recycling? Got an icon pick. No worries, mate. No worries. Give me a second. Respect the grind. Yeah, the grind is the earlier you get it done, the better it is for you. You got 12 wins. You play Friday and regret nothing. R9 gives you a slight edge to your opponents. Fair play. Hope you get 98 Maradona. Legend, mate. Um, we'll get this share play done. Would you be around for a share play when I'm recycling career mode? Or no? Like, whenever you are ready, good sir. Right, we've got another 1 of 4 88 plus encore icon player pick. Pichon to start. Figo. Fowdy. And Sega. She's alright though, no? But take that. You'll take that, mate. But, how are you enjoying this 4-2-3-1? Are you enjoying that or? It depends how you play though, League. It depends how you play. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I was looking more so at Candy. I'll be honest, Ryan. I was more so looking at Candy. I mean, to be fair, I think if he had the players to go in them positions, he would, but the Rondon strike is pretty cool. I might have to try that out, you know. If you could send me that, what's it called later? The thingy. Is that all for content, mate, or? Yeah. No worries, mate, no worries. Appreciate that, cheers. Just did it to clear storage, Fairs. I mean, you got a decent card out of it as well. You got a decent card out of it. Hey, Omar, how we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube, sir. Welcome to YouTube. Yeah, if you are on TikTok and you want to jump over to the Twitch, make sure you do so. Or if you're on any platform and you want to jump over to the Twitch, feel free to do so. Let's see if I can use the flare yet. I can. Bang. There we are. Flare engaged. Come on. Right, get rid of that. Yeah, they don't usually mark the running DM, yeah. What would you do if you sent £1,000? I mean, I'd say thank you, mate, but I don't know what else you would want me to do, you know? Know where you got Pele yesterday? I did, mate, yeah, I did. Hey, Lorcan, how we doing, good sir? How are we, mate? Yeah, we got a sick team now, mate. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, mate. Chilling out, really. Same shit, different day. Opening up packs, see what we get. Trying to get enough fodder for another icon. Nightbot was a fun experience yesterday for Lorcan. Was it really? If you got sent a grand, what would the chances of Pepe's be for T? Like 100%. 100%. Like Sonic and sorry, Lorcan and Dills are sorting out Sonic's followage. Yeah. That sounds like a right nightmare. At 2 a.m. Yeah, I respect it. Them are real ones for that. Because some people might have just hid and just sat there and gone, yeah, I'm not getting involved in this. 2 a.m. trying to sort out Nightbot. That'd be like trying to get your drunk friend home, making sure they're all right, sorting out Nightbot at 2 a.m. Christ. That sounds like a long day. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. What division are you in, sir? I am in Division 3, mate. What about yourself, Phil? What about yourself? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's a Gareth Bale thing, isn't it? Yeah. Just got to for yourself. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people sandbag though. What they'll do is they'll stay in lower divisions to make it easier for themselves. Get the points, get the packs, jump off. It's a real issue on FIFA. That's why it's harder to climb the divisions, Phil. Yeah, I want to do it on Brobby, Lorcan, but I can't right now. I need to get another I need to get finesse shot. Put it on him before. Hey, thank you very much for that follow there, Phil. Appreciate that, mate. You got Evos in your team? Yeah, I've got a full Sunderland Evo team. Rivals was a walk in the park for you. Yeah, I mean, what division are you in though, Lorcan? I feel like you'd be in like Division 4 or 5, 3 or 4. 3 or 4? Hey, Corey, how we doing, mate? There's a Sunderland team. Got Evos everywhere. Decent you, yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad at all. Yeah. I thought I'd be about there. It's cost me a lot this, like in actual money as well, because I buy the Evos with like real money, so it cost me a fair bit that. Adingra looks ratty, yeah, he's very good. Mate, all the cards are ratty, to be fair. They've all got, I need like maybe incisive on them, but if I can get finesse shot, I'll be able to put incisive on them. Or pinged. They've all got ratty playstyles on them. All of them. Just join the Discord, I appreciate that, mate. If you go to the FC26 section and look in the unlimited pack method section, mate, you'll get an unlimited pack method that we do every single day on stream, so. Who's your favourite? Probably Enzo Lafay. All he's missing really is a low driven. He's sensational, this card. He's sensational. Dan Bollard's sick as well. He's got everything, but. I'm doing Pogba and O'Reilly because none of my Sunderland cards fitted, and these are going to be for gauntlet teams. So Nico O'Reilly will look like this. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. You're buying a season ticket. gives 5,000 season points. I don't know what you mean, mate. You got Incapia the other day. Go on. You saw the new Evo, yeah. I'm going to be putting Brian Brobby in it, but I need to get Finesse Shot Plus first. Once I get Finesse Shot Plus on Brian, it'd be class. You put Ahmad in it. I mean, wouldn't he not get any more upgrades then? What's John Barnes look like? Not great. Yeah, I've got that card, but I'm not going to be using it League for that reason, mate. That Enforcer ruins it. That's the only issue there. Hey, Coop, how we doing, mate? How we doing, sir? How we doing? Good, sir. Welcome and thank you very much for the follow. How can you do this pack? What do you mean? What do you mean? I have no idea what that is, Phil, I'll be honest. I have no idea. It just seems like a load of waffle to me. I don't know what it is. Like. Left wing Brazilian. You'll be alright, Corey, mate. You'll be alright. Unlimited packs. Yeah, yeah. It's in the Discord, mate. Exclamation mark Discord in the YouTube. And it'll give you a link to the Discord. All you then have to do is go to the FC26 section. In there, there's an unlimited pack section. And it's in there. I mean, the thing is, mate, when I start rating teams, everyone wants their team rated and it just takes over the stream. But feel free to put your team in the Discord, though. And I can check it after the stream. He looks unreal. Who is it there, Coop? Beckenbauer. Hey, how are we doing, Darren, mate? How are we? Sorry, Darren. Sorry, mate. I've already got 93 Beckenbauer. Yeah, those cards that are on the screen for TikTok, by the way, and the short form content, that's what's coming out on Friday. Well, tomorrow. So. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries, Phil. No worries. 79 times 3 years. Are you doing the premium mixed league upgrade grind or no? Rapid and low driven. Christ, yeah, not a bad card at all, that. What do you think about the Trophy Titan event? I mean, it's a good way of incorporating icons, isn't it, really? Because I feel like icons don't have the same... The same pull as they used to have, you know? To be honest, Darren, mate, it's all you've got to do. All you have to do here is just complete these SBCs. If you want to know how to do it, mate, join the Discord. Join the Discord, Darren. And it tells you how to do these in there. Hey, Jake, how we doing, mate? How we doing, sir? Only had one McAllister out of a player pick. Yeah, I feel like the pack weight isn't great either. For the good cards, anyway. Well, to be honest, League, you can't pack anything if you don't open any packs. And it doesn't matter what type of packs you open either. We've packed some crazy cards over the years. Just opening normal packs. Like the team that we've built, right? Appreciate that, Jake. Thank you very much, mate. What division am I in? 3, mate. 3. So, this team that we have, right? 89 Royce. I mean, I don't know if hey Jake, thank you very much for the gift, mate. You're absolute legend. Thank you. The only cards that we've packed through actual money is Jerzinho here. Everybody else has been grinded through League SBCs or like upgrades. You got Shaka. Go on, Aaron, lad. Yeah, everyone's been grinded through like actual opening packs. And the fodder that we got for SBCs like Wilson, De Jong, they were all like Butragrano. They were all grinded through the premium mixed league upgrades. This PlayStation is, mate, yeah. For 91 Casemiro, you'll get one of them. You pack Maradona this week, you're happy. Go on, Logan. Yeah, Bootru is an SBC, mate. We completed him. Use Ardagula, he's too good at Shadow Striker with a Hunter. Yeah, but I've got Peel. I've got Peel there. Thoughts on Jorginho? He's very good, mate. He's very, very good. Hey, Jake, thank you very much for more gifts, mate. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the support. Peel's mid. You must not know how to use this card then, mate. Peel's very good. Thank you very much, Jake. You're absolute legend. Thank you very much. Looking for a new right mid yourself? Yeah, that to be honest, mate, I would go with Kudos. Kudos is very good. I mean, that's what I'm seeing, Logan, right? Ardacam. I like this Ekatike, mate. Ekatike is very good for me. Jake, thank you very much for that treasure box, mate. That's absolutely sound from you. Thank you very much, mate. You got, yeah, thank you very much for the support there, mate. That's fucking outrageous. Um, 91 Crouch. He's unstoppable at Calm. I've seen a lot of people use that Peter Crouch. He's very good. He looks very good. Yeah, thank you very much for the support there, Jake, mate. That you did not have to do that, mate. Respect Peely. Exactly, boss man. How are we doing, sir? Hey, thank you very what the fuck, Jake. What are we doing, mate? I do appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. You might see if double play style plus on is good. It might be. It might be. Don't like Ekatike. You had Luis Diaz for birthday and Cruyff played narrow 4-1-2-1-2. To be honest, mate, Ekatike has carried me. That's all in rivals, by the way, them goals. What the fuck? Jake, thank you very much for the gifts there, mate. Thank you very much. Check out Catley. She has 99 defending now. I'm alright, thanks, mate. I'm good with centre backs. Yeah, thank you very much for all the likes on the live as well, boys. You should get Cruyff and try an Evo. I mean, I need to pack Cruyff first, mate, but yeah, it's. Tell me at what cost? I'll find. You didn't Evo on. He doesn't do much. All right. Yeah, Jake, thank you very much for that support there, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. You didn't do the Cruyff SBC? No. No, I didn't. You got Dembele first week of 26 coming out, and he's still worth a fortune. Yeah, we packed a lot of I think I've packed like three different versions of Dembele this year. I like Larkin. Yeah, I like her. Yeah, you don't like Cruyff? I didn't. I haven't done his SBC. I've never used them, mate. I don't know. It's just at the time I had a lot of cards in that position. How do you get so many coins? By doing premium mixed league upgrades, mate. It's literally that simple. I don't play champs that much anymore. I don't play rivals anymore. Like, because it's not worth my time. Honestly, every day on stream we sit here and we make coins. I spent 2 million coins off stream the other day just for banter on store packs because I know I can make it back. So like, where is it? To transfer profit for the full year, we've had 35 million. For the month, which is we'll just start on Sunday. Would you say it? Monday? No, we've made 500,000 already this month, and this week since Sunday. Well, I've spent a lot of coins anyway, so we are down a bit. Where are we? Are we in the minus? Oh my god, we're down 500,000 coins, chat. Oh yeah, because I bought I bought the 500k Evo and I didn't use it. It expired. Do you invest? No, 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 no. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't trade, mate, no. You don't have to play champs, I promise you now, mate, you don't. You do not have to play champs. CDM, Spanish. Right, so that's going to be Rodri. We'll skip that. You've packed no good promo cards. I mean, that happens, mate. That happens, you know. Hey, Jake, thank you very much for more gifts. What the hell, man? Appreciate your support, mate. Thank you very much, mate. What is going on here, then? Hey, Zach, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. I have no idea what's going on, chat. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that support. Thank you very much. You know what it is, Logan? I think you should, mate. You probably... You know what it is, mate? Whenever you feel it, I just do it. It's a lot of fun. What's your strategy of making coins? Just premium mixed league upgrades? Genuinely, mate. That's all I do. That's all I do. Thank you very much for the support there, Jake. You absolute legend. Thank you, mate. Thank you. It's genuinely, it's just doing premium mixed league upgrades. There's nothing like, there's nothing special to it at all. That's all it is. Gotta get up. I gotta get up. I can play the 6-0 at right back, mate. I do like a right back shift. But it does all depend on what content I have, because I've got to edit and stuff, so. After a stream. You know what I mean? And when you do the premium mixed league upgrades, you get tradable packs back. You complete SBCs, which give you more fodder packs. And so you might not get something from your actual packs itself, but you get all the like 83s, 84s, and all the other fodder you need to do all the other content in the menus. So that the what's it called? The icon pick we did yesterday and got peel out of it. The fodder we got from that was from premium mixed league upgrades. So energy. Song sounds like Pingu. What do we mean by that, mate? Thoughts on the dad being back? I think it's a bit. I don't know. I like it, but I also don't like it because they said the only way to get it was by playing FC25. Technically false advertising, no. Do you think it's fair what happened to Dan Neil? I mean, in a sense, Jake, yeah, because they're not Premier League quality, are they? They're not Premier League quality. Thanks again for your support today, mate. I do appreciate that. They're not Premier League quality, are they? And we can't, as a club, we can't move forward with players who aren't like good enough for the league. Like, obviously they've served us well, but at the same time, we can't be carrying players at this stage. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to move forward with a sentimental value keeping players who aren't up to the league. Shaka's been fantastic for Sunderland, mate. He's been class. He might be up for like a Moments or a team of the season or something. Right, 85 times 3. Any chance? CDM. Dutch. Right. Is that going to be Koopmeyers? Intercept and incisive. Very good play style to start with. And that is not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Richards. We'll take that. We will take that. And an inform. Not bad at all. I completely agree with you. But what they've done for us just feels like they were thrown away. Yeah, I mean, and the flip side of that, though, is imagine if like they were too good for us and we were doing badly. Say if we got relegated to like League Two or something, I'm sure they'd want to be away. Because I mean, there's no loyalty left in football, is there? Players can sit there. How many players do you know over the years have said, "Oh yeah, I love this club, I love this club," and then when it comes to transfers, whether they take the first transfer out, um, I like Talby. Talby's very good, mate. I'm a big fan of Talby. Bring back the shush. You know what it is, mate? I love all the toxic stuff. I do. Dabs, the shush. They should bring them all back. At the end of the day, if you don't like seeing celebrations against you, don't fucking concede. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Jake. And that's my point. Yeah, you're an Ipswich fan, and you've been impressed with Dan Neil so far. Dan Neil's a very good football player, Matthew. He's very good, but you can also turn celebrations off, and that's exactly it, Lock. And yeah, people get themselves wound up because they think it's like it's woe is me, isn't it? No, exactly, Lock. And yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? When I feel heavy metal. Right. Kareem, what are you about for a share play? While I build packs and picks and shit. Good, sir. Oh, what, the one in the Champions League was that, boss man? Was that the one where they won the league? Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Talby's very good, mate. I do like Talby. Do. Right. How did you pack Pele from the park? Honestly, mate, I have no idea. Sometimes just have that look. I mean, I uploaded it once this afternoon, mate, and I got Shevchenko from the next one. Not to spoil any videos, like, but I got Shevchenko. Um, so I mean, I appreciate that follow, Ryan, mate. Thank you very much, lad. Thank you. How much is Pele worth? I think it was like 7 million when I checked yesterday. It was about 7 million, mate. Ba, 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 ba. Is that Garnacho out with Chelsea now, boys? Is that Garnacho out with Chelsea now? Just seen a few boys in here who are Chelsea fans. That's probably what you apparently he was the one who was leaking info about the Chelsea team as well, no? Oh, I did see a leaving. Because, I mean, what team's going to want him in now? Because that's what he did at Man United now, no? So he did that at Man United. He's done that at Chelsea. Like, you would think he'd be going somewhere, right? Because you can't have that in your team, surely. Enzo gone. Do, do you not think that Enzo's overrated? Genuine conversation. Like, he's good, but like, he's not. Well, genuinely, if you look online, right, and you have a look at what people say about Enzo Fernandez, people are saying he's fucking world class, he's this and that. When I watch him, I don't see it. He's getting put in the same conversations as like fucking Fernandez, Bruno Fernandez. How come he didn't react when he got Pele? I mean, I never watched Pele play, so I'm not really like connected to the card that much. Um, I mean, if it doesn't matter if Madrid want him, Madrid aren't the team that Madrid used to be either. Um, just because a team wants somebody doesn't mean they're very good, you know. Um, yeah, if I got Granit Xhaka would have gotten more of a reaction out of me. I'll be honest, because I actually want that card, you know. Sorry, boys, but yeah, like Enzo Fernandez doesn't take over big games. He doesn't. I Again, my views on football are that football isn't as good as it used to be, and it isn't. Um, if you watched football 10 to 15 years ago and you're watching whatever's happening now, it's dribble. Like the yeah, but at the same time though, league, there's a professional a professional approach you have to have, right? If he wants to leave that team, what's the best way he's going to get a move? By playing well, no? By playing well. Lukaku was your best striker since Costa. Yep. Football now. I think I've said it for the last couple of streams. Football now is over refereed. It's over analyzed. It's over dependent on stats. It's over coached. It's too much, man. Now there's really no flair players left anymore. There's a couple, but there's not that many. There used to be loads. There used to be loads. Ryan Cherky is another one. Well, Christian Pulisic, yeah. Step away. Hey, Ollie, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? You miss Mount. Bears. The sack Maresca, what a bad decision that was. Long term, he was the right one. Yeah. And I mean, Enzo said that, didn't he? Enzo said that. Enzo was right in what he said. I think Enzo's a good player. I don't like him. Because obviously I've seen the videos of him, like, racially abusing, like, singing that racist song on the bus. Which is no... You can't make an excuse for that. But... By the way, how are you on a bus singing anything other than Wheels on a Bus? That's what I'm saying, mate. That's what I'm saying. Sunny out Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic. I'm alright, yeah. I'm not too bad, Ollie. It does feel like if Palmer isn't playing well, then Chelsea don't play well. Well, that's exactly it, though, isn't it, League? That is the problem. Just got Saul off my drop layout. Was he that good? Yeah. Where were... You think Palmer's the most overrated player in England history? I beg you watch more football, League. I beg you watch more football. Palmer's classmate. Saka exists. 96 Pelly. Yeah, we got him yesterday from a player pick. Honestly, League, I think you need to watch more football, mate, respectfully. Palmer's very good. Very, very good. Jude. I mean, Jude scored a couple of goals, but... yeah, so the chat are asking, League, mate, what team do you support? Not a fan of Palmer, but he's technically very gifted for sure. Definitely a top player, yeah. Yeah. Mate, Palmer's class. And I'll be honest, I don't really, like... I don't really praise that many top players these days, because I do think the ceiling of a quality player is a lot, like, gone down a lot from previous years, but... You just started doing Iniesta W. Yeah, it should be a W, Bobby, yeah. Don't you think he's overrated? No. Yeah, I don't, League. I don't think he's overrated, no. You should get there, Bobby. You should get there, mate. I think because there's not many world class players in the world, the ceiling. So when people are watching football players, right? Because there's not that many world class players in the world anymore. When they're watching players, they automatically say, "Oh, that guy's world class because he's the best in his position." It's not because he's world class. It's because he's one of the top players in his position. Because the what it is to be a world class player is way lower than it used to be. Way lower than it used to be. Like, we're seeing, right. Like, if you look at players, if you're looking at tens in the world, right, would they compare to the likes of Kaká, Zidane, them type of players, right? No, they wouldn't. Like, they just wouldn't. Yeah, but if the thing is though, boss man, right, is if that talent level isn't that high, it then diminishes what world class means, right? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely, Alex. Yeah, absolutely. Valverde is different. Valverde is definitely. See, I've always liked watching Fede Valverde, right? Always liked watching Fede Valverde. But this season he's gone to a different level, hasn't he? There's like four world class players in the Prem right now. To be honest, mate, I mean, it depends which ones you're going to bring up, Tom. You know? Don't you think Bruno Fernandes is better putting Palmer at a very high ceiling and he doesn't deserve yet? Hey, Lucas, how we doing, mate? Oh, yeah, exactly, Ollie. Yeah, I agree. I agree, mate. Fully agree. The thing, right, is Bruno Fernandes is world class. And people can they can disagree if they want. Bruno Fernandes is world class. We'll get back to that in a second, though. Whenever you're ready, Alex, mate. 1 of 3, 89 plus, wrote the final play pick. Any chance, ref? We need someone good. Troy Parrott and Delinga. Damn. We'll take Troy Parrott, though. The problem with Lamine Yamal is he's only 18, right? And he played against Newcastle. He did nothing for a game and a half. And the only thing he got was penalties, you know? And he played against Chelsea. He got nothing against Cucurella either. Um, and it's all right doing it against Celta Vigo. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all fine and well. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, Lamine Yamal, you can't class him as world class yet because he's only done it for a year and a half. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's very good. Don't get me wrong. He's a quality football player. However, what it means to be world class nowadays isn't the same as world class when I watch football. It's just not. Yamal has high potential. Yeah. Yeah, we can do a campaign pick, Bobby. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah. Wait there a minute. You're saying Bruno Fernandes, Salah, Donnarumma, and Rodri are all world class. I mean, Rodri's had a season away. He's not the best player in the world. He's not league. He's not. He is not the best player in the world. Lamine Yamal is hyped off of like right now. We'll see how he's doing in a couple of years. We'll see how he's doing in a couple of years. He's not the best player in the world right now. He got locked down by Lewis Hall and Cucurella. You can do it against Celta Vigo. You can do it against fucking Villarreal. You can do it against Valencia. But we'll see how he does in the World Cup. We'll see how he does in the World Cup. At the minute, and you get that Salah is a bit past it and he's past his prime now. No, but the thing is, all right, Tom. What I would say, based on right now, right now, Rodri, I wouldn't say is world class because he's had that couple of seasons off with his injury. And Salah's gone past it now and he's had a very bad season. If you'd said this at the end of the last season, I'd agree with you, but I don't think we'll put Salah in that right now because obviously he's had an awful season. I mean, I think he'd be the first one to admit that as well. Um, give you a better winger. Well, for one, Mbappe, he's a winger. He's better than him. Although he plays as a striker. Dembele, he's better. Kvaratskhelia, he's better. Um, Anybody else, chat? Anybody else? Hey, Scooter, how we doing, mate? How's the League SBCs going for you, sir? Rafinha, yeah. Rafinha, yeah. Agreed, agreed. Yeah, we got Pele yesterday. Better winger than Yamal, yeah. Yeah, better winger than Yamal. Are you just saying, what, them all wingers? Yeah, Ryan. In the same way if KDB was in the Prem, still considering world class. I mean, I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying. Like, Jack, thank you very much for the follow, me. Appreciate that, lad. The issue is a lot of people have recency bias, and like you have to look at the teams these people are doing these things against. Do you know what I mean? Like, we'll see what Lamine Yamal does in the World Cup. If he lights up the World Cup and he runs it and he scores goals from open play, not just penalties, then fair enough. But he needed 2 penalties against Newcastle. He played against Chelsea. He didn't do anything against either team really from open play. You know what I mean? Lewis Hall had him locked. Cucurella had him locked. So I wouldn't say so yet, Ryan. I wouldn't say so yet, Ryan. World class isn't just like moments or a short period of time. Um, Lewis Hall's quality is very good. He's very good. Yeah, he has the potential. If he keeps going the way he's going, absolutely, mate. Yeah. But the problem is nowadays, right? People will look at a player, watch a player for like a season and go, yeah, he's world class. But then you look at like players. Look at Bruno Fernandes, for instance, right? Bruno Fernandes was slated for ages. People were like, oh, he's a crybaby, he's this and that. He just continued on doing what he's doing, and he is world class. Bruno Fernandes gets in any team in the world, any team. I mean, they smashed Newcastle 7, yeah, but that doesn't matter. He had nothing to do with those goals, mate. Apart from the penalties, what did he do? He might get an assist in the last couple of minutes, but was he the main reason they won 7? No, he wasn't. He wasn't. Where'd you get Pele from? The 88 plus encore play pick? 1 of 4? I mean, you can, G. He carried Spain. He didn't carry them at all. He scored in that team, which, bearing in mind, that team had Danny Olmo in there. He ran the show. They had Williams in there. He ran the show too. He didn't carry them at all. He played well. He did not carry them. Ba, 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 ba. He played very well. Didn't carry them. Yeah, he did, Tom. Yeah. This is the thing, right? And this is what recency bias looks like, right? When you sit there and think that a player carries someone, depends because Bruno has weaknesses. Every player's got a weakness, mate. Every player has a weakness. Trent had a weakness. It was defending. But passing, attacking, he was very good. So that's what I'm saying, Tom. Because they had, if you remember, they had lost Rodri, didn't they? Did Rodri get injured before that tournament? And Rodri couldn't play in that tournament, or did he play? I mean, we can talk after the World Cup, absolutely, mate. If he carries Spain, not just plays in the team, if he carries Spain, then I'll admit he's world class. But the likelihood of that is very slim. Because for me, Williams is a better winger, but it is what it is. Exactly, Bobby. Yeah, yeah. He got injured during it. Yeah, because didn't Fabian Ruiz play? Fabian Ruiz played played the six, and they had Pedri and they had Dani Olmo playing. They also had Moreno, Mikel Moreno played. You know what I mean? Oh, it's all right, mate. Well, what was that? Me seeing Bruno Fernandes is world class. He is, yeah. Gets in any team in the world, any team. Yeah, he gets in any team. That's not even clip farming either. That's my genuine thought. I think he gets in any team in the world. Pacho is foot birthday, mate. Yeah, like, hey Kai, how we doing, mate? Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't call Rooney world class when he was at Everton, but he built. Yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Consistency makes you world class, not moments. That's the difference. Because if you look at the moments Garnacho's created, like with the bicycle kick and a few things he's done in his career, you had that in a and you had that in a little compilation. You'd look at that and go, "Oh, he could be world class in that compilation," right? But then if you watch him actually play football, if you watch him kick ball every week, you know he's not world class. You know what I mean? Consistency is what makes you world class. And I mean, it is what it is. Like, there's a lot of players that people go on now and then they overhype them purely because they either support that football team. Yeah, and that was built on consistency, wasn't it, Ollie? That was built on consistency because week in week out he proved why he was good. You know, it's the same as the TikTok mate, Vitinha, Pedri. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But to be honest, Sonic, I thought that Gabriel was shit. I'll be honest with you. But then, having watched him over the last couple of seasons, he's integral to Arsenal. And whether people like it or not, Gabriel is one of the best defenders in the world, purely because of what he gives you going both ways. He's exceptional, Gabriel. He's exceptional, and he has been for a number of years. So the consistency there. I didn't like him, so I was capping before. I used to shit on him. I said that Arsenal would never win anything with him. That's how little I thought of him. But right, 2 seconds, boys. I'm gonna go grab a drink, like bottle of water, and that'll be 2 seconds. All right. Hello there. Hello there. Well, Hatto's mid, yeah. What's going on here then? Yeah, of course you can, Bobby. Yeah, of course you can, mate. Yeah. I think the problem is, Ryan, right? Is when, and I'm trying to be as respectful as I can, right? When players like Saka have the amount of hype that they do, right? People expect them every single game to score, assist, take over the game, right? And for me, and I think a lot of people have seen it as well, in the very big games, besides I think it was Bayern Munich, besides that game against Bayern Munich, it's not really that often that Saka will take over a game. And I think a lot of people saw that with Odegaard as well. For me, Odegaard is not as good as people make him out to be. I think he's like, I think in your system, how you play, he'd be classed as a midfielder, right? I think he wouldn't get in. Well, obviously, ahead of Superman because it's a different position. But I have no idea what you're saying there, Kai. I'll be honest. They what? Like, no worries, Bobby. We'll do that now, mate. Like, there's a lot of players who. Right, give me a second. Give me a second. What we can do, right, is I'll actually show you what I mean later on. We'll actually watch some football later on, chat. Hey, how we doing, West Ham, mate? Welcome in, sir. Whenever you're ready, Bobby, mate. Whenever you're ready, lad. Right, 1 of 4, 88 plus campaign mixed player pick. Right. O'Reilly. Not a great start. Not a great start. Anderson. Could be going World Cup. Should be going World Cup, I think. Patrick Schick and final one, Luna. I'd probably go Anderson, I'll be honest. I'll probably go Anderson there. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. That'll be going up on the TikTok at some point. But yeah, like we'll watch some football a bit later on. You will have to be on the Twitch, by the way. I can't watch it on any other platform. I won't be able to watch it on TikTok. I won't be able to watch it on YouTube and stuff like that. So you will have to be on the Twitch later on when we watch the football. Like football way back when, players were actually scared of other players. Like this day and age, right? No one is going to sleep fearing against playing. No one's fearing playing against Saka. They're not. No one's losing sleep over defending against Bukayo Saka. Whereas years ago, hey, appreciate that, West Ham, mate. Like, there's a lot of players like that. Vidic was a monster. He was, yeah. Like, I truly don't believe any players are losing sleep over defending against Bukayo Saka. But then you look at wingers like Elise. Oh, you're losing sleep all day because he'll make you look silly. He will make you look silly. Like, yeah. And I think a lot of people overlooked Elise when he was at Palace because he played for Palace. Because he played for Palace. And I also think a lot of English players get a lot of hype because they're English as well. I don't think our team's as good as people think it is. I'll be honest. Hey, how we doing, Barnes, lad? How are we doing, sir? Do you think Tottenham will get relegated? Hopefully. Bantering it. You need defenders as soon as possible. You might need to open more packs, mate. You packed anything today? Nah, not today, mate. Not today. Not today. Vinny. Do you boys think Vinny's good? Not world class. Not world class, no. The thing is, right, Vinny's good. He's very good. But, and this is the thing, right? I don't think he's world class, no. No. The thing is, right, and it's the same thing. The problem is he'll have one or two good games, and then he'll ghost. How old are you, League? By the way, how old are you, League? Yeah, but how old are you, little League? How old are you, mate? Right, League. I'm gonna guess that you're a kid because you can't have a proper thing. You've got to go into the words like premtard. Like, you're obviously a kid. You're 25 with takes like that and words like that. Yeah. The problem is, mate. Right, is I'm not listening to you at all, mate. You say one thing out of line, you're gone. I promise you. I promise you that. Give you a better winger than Vinny in the Premier League. Semenyo. Semenyo. Next. Next. Next question. Semenyo did it for Bournemouth last season. He's doing it this season for Bournemouth, and then he went to Man City, and he's being classed at Manchester City. Right? You tell me Vinny's been that consistent for 2 years, yeah. Semenyo's a fucking baller. Listen, mate, if you don't like it, you don't have to like it, but it's true. I promise you that. I promise you that. Semenyo's a fucking baller. And you can disagree all you want, right? But you'd be wrong. You would be wrong. Semenyo's not the catchy name. Semenyo's not the catchy name, but I promise you he's a better footballer than fucking Vinny. He's consistent, scores more goals, gets more assists. The new icon swaps. No, there shouldn't be any new icon swaps, mate. No. There's so many people better than Vinny in the last 2 years with consistency. 100%, mate. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think there's a dreadful pool of wingers in the world right now. I mean, I would agree, but also, like, a lot of the players that get the hype, like Vinny, like Lamine Yamal, are just like people who like watching edits. That's all it is. That's all it is. What has he done against Madrid? They recently played. Well, for one league, you're 25 and can't spell Vinicius. So if we want to get disrespectful, we can. You know what I mean? Like, one performance, by the way. There's only two teams in the Spanish league anyway. That league's been washed for years, mate. It's not like the old Barcelona Real Madrid previous years. Because I promise you now, Lamine Yamal does not play during the time when Pep was there. I promise you. I promise you that right now. I promise you that right now. Yeah, you're probably going to say Barcelona and Newcastle, aren't you, League? Yeah. Not always the case, mate. And it's Real Madrid that always win them tournaments, not Barcelona, so. And it's not because of Vinny. It's in spite of Vinny. I promise you, it's not. Think Sunderland will finish top 10? Probably not, mate. We'll probably get like 11th or 12th, mate. 11th or 12th. Prem teams always smash La Liga. I mean, depends who you believe, though, innit? Why do you have Jorginho on the bench? He's in the actual team, mate. That's a screenshot from yesterday. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying Lamine Yamal's a bad player by any means, right? By any means. But just the modern day fan, isn't it, really? It's the modern day fan. It's the modern day fan, isn't it? You watch an edit or whatever, and because there's no way people watch every single game. There's no way. No, but what I'm saying though, League, is if you put Vinny in the Premier League, he doesn't do what Semenyo's doing because he doesn't like physicality. He goes down crying, he antagonises fans, then when he gets shit back, he doesn't like it. Obviously, you can't condone racism. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm on about him winding the fans up and them calling him shit, giving him loads of stick, right? But he doesn't like a physical game. He's soft as fuck. You go anywhere near him, he'll hit the floor holding his ankles, crying, I'm hurt, I'm hurt. Gets a free kick, gets up and runs off. He's a little fairy, mate. He could not do it in the Premier League, is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying. I have no idea, Bobby. I don't know, mate. I don't know, mate. Is my point. Yeah, I seen someone saying that Vinny was better than Neymar as well, by the way. Like, I could not believe what I was reading. Vinny better than Neymar, yeah. Fair enough. And that's the type of shit, like, I'm reading online, mate. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, right? You had to kick Neymar to get him down. Because Neymar would make you look silly. If you didn't kick him, you weren't stopping him. I'm not condoning him, just saying, like, if you didn't kick Neymar, he was going past you, megging you, you know? You saw Roy Keane say that Rooney and Salah were better than Neymar and Mane. I mean, interesting. So, comment on TikTok is I would take Diamande over Vinny. Fair play. Fair play. I think, like, if you're asking me who I would prefer to watch, I would prefer to watch Neymar over Rooney. Because it's the whole Hazard and Salah thing, right? If I'm picking a team and if I'm picking a team and I I want to watch a player, I take Hazard. If I'm picking a team and I want output, I take Salah. Right? I think I can be right with both there. Salah to win, Hazard to watch. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, exactly, League. I agree, League. Look at us, League. We're agreeing on things, mate. Hazard was mental to watch. The thing is, right, with Eden Hazard, he could make it look very, very, very silly, but he also had it in him to get stats. It's just his problem with injuries, staying fit. And he also had Costa, who could put the ball in anyway, so he didn't have to do it himself. So, um, whereas on, see, like in the Liverpool team, there wasn't really that focal point where Salah was the focal point, if you know what I mean. So he was the one who had to entertain and perform. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Yeah. Um, Hazard was the greatest dribbler in Premier League history. Interesting. You know, I think you know what I think. There's a couple I'm going to add in there. Not saying the better, but a little. What about Juan Mata, Mahrez? For boys who didn't see Juan Mata, my god. Juan Mata, Mahrez, Oscar. Yeah, Sonic. Yeah. Oscar. Anyone remember Oscar? David Silva. Yeah. Um, and Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry for me was sensational. Like sensational. Hey Dylan, how we doing, mate? Yari Lippman and Dembele for Fulham and Tottenham, mate. You know what we're gonna do, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna get the 6 p.m. content. I'm building packs at the minute. We're gonna build more packs. We're gonna open them. We'll get to 6, see what comes out, and then if you boys want to jump over from all your other platforms to Twitch, because we're gonna watch some football. We're gonna watch some football. I'm going to show you boys just how good Thierry Henry was. If I live alive. I can't watch it on any other platform, Sonic. I can't watch it on any other platform anyway. It gets put down to it gets put down as what's it called? Copywritten stuff. You think Cole will leave? Well, Cole Palmer. I mean, he could do if sufficient money is asked for. To be honest, Henry was always jealous of Ronaldo. What do you mean? In the Premier League, Henry had a better run than Ronaldo. What do you mean? Harry Wilson. I mean, fair. You know what, actually, are we going to watch football today? Would you boys prefer to watch football tomorrow? Would you prefer to watch football tomorrow or over the weekend? We'll do like an actual, like... Yeah, tell you what. Saturday, that's what we'll do. We'll do packs, and then we'll do football on Saturday. We'll do football on Saturday, that'd be better. I'd do them off Stream King if I play them. I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, I'm here almost every day. Yeah, because Ronaldo, like R9 is the real Ronaldo. I don't, for those who didn't watch R9 play football, do yourself a favor, find a YouTube video and watch it. R9 missed, like, he retired when he was like 29. I think R9 retired when he was 29. He missed 5 years of football through injury. And he still accomplished everything he accomplished. If that man wasn't injury prone, mate, like, he would have been the best player in the world ever. Yeah, but the thing is, though, when he played, so Ronaldo had 3 years off, right? R9 got injured, had 3 years off, came back. His first tournament was a World Cup, which he took over. and won for Brazil. Like, do you know how difficult that is to given how good the teams were then, right? That one time he blew his knee out, yeah. Yeah. Like, if he wasn't injury prone, mid, he would have been the best footballer to ever live. He would have been. He's still in that conversation, right? And he missed 5 years of his career and retired at 29. Like, do you know how mad that is? Who's the lone player that you fell in love with at your club? Um, Amad Diallo for me, mate. Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo, baller. Absolute baller. Yeah, the era he was in too was mental, yeah. Like, um, well, technically, boss man, he played like 20 minutes, I think. But because you recalled him, we signed Brian Brobby. So his sacrifices will not go unmissed. His sacrifices will not go unmissed. Yeah, I mean, R9 was a different level of footballer. Like, there, I can't describe to you how much fun I had watching that man play. Like, the Brazilian team, because I think people have a bad look on Rivaldo because of his like FIFA cards, right? Um, people think Rivaldo was a bad player because of his FIFA cards. Those who didn't watch him don't understand. Showing your age there, it's all right, mate. Oh, by the way, mate, you can keep that Tom Huddleston signed shirt, Ryan. I don't want it, mate. It's all right. You can keep that, mate. Rivaldo, R9, and Dino, mate. That was a front three, by the way. That was a front three with Kaká playing behind them. Do you know how mental that is? That's what I'm on about when I'm talking about world class, right? Can you imagine? That's the type of thing you lose sleep over, right? That's the type of thing you lose sleep over. I don't know where that would be, Bobby. I don't know where that would be, mate. But yeah, like, imagine, right? You're a defender and you're going to sleep. The next day, you know for a fact you have to play Rivaldo, R9, Dino, Kaká. You're you're not doing too well for sleep, are you? You're not doing too well for sleep. I'll be honest. Um, I mean, no, I'm all right. Thanks, Bobby. I'm all right for that, mate. No, so league when I'm talking about world class players, right? So my point about Vinny Jr. is that he wouldn't get in that team, right? That's so when I think about world class players, I think about like would they get into like so he would he get in that Brazilian squad? Probably not because they had other players, right? Um, and that's why when I'm looking at like world class players now, the world class doesn't have the world class doesn't have the same effect as it used to have. Now it's all he's the best in his position, but that means that the best in his position, it the talent level there is not as good as it used to be. Like I said before, league, he's a very good football player, but for me, he's not at that level that everyone seems to put him at. He's not world class because of how I see world class football players. He's very good, but I wouldn't say he's world class. Um, Purely for that reason. Vinny Jr., Ryan. Vinny. Because for me, when I watch football, he does not. Hey, how we doing, Jack? How we doing? So we're just talking about players at world, like being world class and stuff, Jack, mate. Talk about world class players and stuff. Um, and what it means to be world class now. Like all the players fitter, absolutely. Um, the players are fitter. They some of them have got more technical ability, but when you when you look at previous teams, right? Oh yeah, exactly, Logan. That's what I'm seeing, and that's my point about world class players, right? If you look at that Milan team from 2005, that Milan team had world class players everywhere, right? It's not often now you'll have multiple world class players in any one team alone, let alone an entire 11. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know how to explain it. Like, that Milan team was, yeah, mate, even Inter Milan at that point had a team. Juve had a team. Roma had a team. Then Man United had one. Chelsea were building one. Manchester City was still getting packed in by Middlesbrough at that point. Um, Bayern Munich had a team. Barca had a team. Real Madrid had a team. Arsenal had a team. Like, mate, there was so many, so many. PSG were trying to compete as well. Um, exactly, and that's the point as well, League. If he put his head down and played football, he would be very good. He'd be a lot better than he is. But he doesn't have the mentals to ignore stuff. Obviously, besides the racism stuff, you can't ignore that. You got to deal with that, right? But if like people are questioning his football ability, Vinny Jr. doesn't have the mental ability to work past that. You know what I mean? He then starts antagonizing the fans. He starts having to go at players and that type of stuff, right? That shows a weakness in his mentals. Like he has to call out the racism and stuff, right? He has to. But when people are just antagonizing him and just like giving him snidey remarks, he has to work past that. He has to work through it. I mean, can you imagine? And Neymar got that all the time, and Neymar went through it. Dan Agger was a class player. Oh, it was a follower goal, Ryan. It was a follower goal. Hey, Reap, how we doing, mate? Prime Werner's better than R9. Is that what you think? Yeah. He was definitely quicker. He was definitely quicker, mate, but I don't know about better. I don't know about better, but he was definitely quicker. But yeah, like, no, that is very true, Logan. You're not wrong. You're actually not wrong. No, I know that, but they're also world class talents. Can I name you 5 better left wingers than Vinny? Well, we had one earlier in Semenyo. Oh, he was rapid, yeah. Before he started getting injured. Semenyo, better left winger. Um, Kvaratskhelia, Rafinha. I'm really trying to think about this. Question. Question. Um, Mbappe would class as a left winger, no? Mbappe, yeah. The reason why I say Semenyo is because Semenyo's consistent. Semenyo is consistent, and if you don't know that Semenyo's better than Vinny, then you don't watch football. Genuinely, like it. Semenyo is a better and more consistent winger than Vinny Jr. is. He's doing it against teams every single week in the Premier League. He's been consistent since Bristol. He played for Sunderland as well, Semenyo. That's not why I picked him, though, but. Luis Diaz deserves a mention. I wouldn't put Doku there, no. I wouldn't put Doku there, no. Hey, Jackson, how we doing, mate? Sorry, Jason, sorry, mate. I wouldn't put Doku there, no. But yeah, like, Semenyo is very, very good. Very, very good. It's alright, Jason, mate. It's alright, mate. It's all good. Right, so now I need, wait there. Now I need more player picks. Um, I think we're going a bit too far now, boys. I'll be honest. We're not taking Garnacho and Engamo over fucking Vinny, are we? We're not doing that. Would you put Leao above Vinny? Same issue, mate. Same issue. Um, Consistency, innit? Are you bored right now, Logan, and you're trying to rage bait? Is that what you're doing? Are you having fun, mate? How many championship goals does Vinny have? Yeah, all right. All right. Mentality counts, of course it does, yeah. Yeah. And so that's the thing. That's the thing, though, Jack, right? Vinny, mentally, is weak, I think. I don't think it's wrong to say that. Very good football player, extremely good football player, but, you know. Right, raise the 800 coins now, boys. Oh, man. Special mention to Max Dowman. All right, Ryan. All right, Ryan. No, exactly. That was my point as well, Jack. That was my point, mate. That was my point. So I'm not questioning his ability, but it's the consistency that we get performances from him and his mentality. That was my issue. I won't question his ability at all. He's obviously a very good footballer, extremely talented, but it kind of like, can you remember when Luis Suarez went to Liverpool and he was diving and he was complaining all the time, and you were just looking at him going, if you could just fucking stay on your feet, mate. If you could just stay on your feet and play football, you'd be class. He stayed on his feet, played football, and yeah, he can play. Right. I'm gonna go toilet. When I get back, we're gonna open more packs and picks. What's your team in the season squad? I haven't thought about that, mate. I will be honest with you. I ain't even thought about that yet. Luis Suarez, yeah, baller, mate. Fucking baller. Right, 2 minutes, boys. All right, 2 minutes. Sometimes all I think about is you. What are we arguing in the YouTube for, boys? What are we arguing in the YouTube for? Um. Oh, that was because of rival rewards. Gladly, everything always goes down. Um. That always happens, mate. I've got very specific. Yeah, I mean, marquee matchups are out tonight, but it's already picked up today, mate. All of mine are selling. I've had no problem selling rares today. No problem at all. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, yeah, I would agree, Ollie. I would agree. I would agree. Yeah, Mudrik's the biggest flop, yeah. Bought for how much? 70, 80, 90 million? And then got suspended. What are we doing? You've just been quick selling. I mean, it's alright for a quick thing, but like, some of the rares sell for like 750. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, mate, but when you open a lot of packs, 200 coins goes a long way. You know what I mean? It makes back the money from Granite Shack. Oh no, I like the thing is though, Reap, because of the amount of money they paid for him and as little time as he spent playing, I think it's an entire waste of money. Do you know what it is, Jack? That's not a bad shout at all, to be fair, mate. That's not a bad shout at all. We could do that, you know, as a community, if you want to do that. Yeah, to be honest, gladly I do, mate. Yeah, on a night time after stream. After stream, I'll buy them. If you boys want to jump over from the TikTok to the Twitch, by the way, the Twitch name is exactly the same as the TikTok. Feel free to join in. He joined the Ukrainian team for the next Olympic. He runs now. Or he's a runner. Fair play. To be honest, lads, if people have opinions on things, it's all right, innit? Like we can debate them and that, as long as no one gets like a bit out of hand. Cody Gakpo. Um, to be honest, mate, I build like 30 to 40 runs at a time, so I eventually will have to buy all sorts. Yeah. What formation you using at the minute, mate? 4-4-1-1. No, exactly, Ollie. Yeah, I was saying like one of my conspiracy theories in football chat. Right. Let me know what you think about this one. Right. Um, I think that Alvaro Morata is part of a money laundering scheme in football. What do you boys think? What do you boys think? Alvaro Morata is part of a money laundering scheme in football. Yeah, about that, gladly. Yeah, about that, mate. Yeah, but we packed that many cards, it doesn't really matter. Honestly. Because you tell me what Morata's done to get all these 50, 60, 70 million pound moves. But he seems to get them. Lukaku, similarly, yeah, but Lukaku had output, though. Lukaku was him, mate, for a while. Regardless of what people think about him at certain points in his career, Lukaku was performing. It's because he has a confidence about him, maybe. Maybe. No, I know that, John, yeah. I haven't used that Foot Genie yet, but I don't really like understand why people would give their EA details over to a third party app. For Openda to shine. Is Openda good then, chat? Do we rate Openda IRL? You know what we're going to do, right? What we're going to do, when the Premier League comes back, we're going to watch football highlights. We're going to watch football highlights, but we're not just going to watch Premier League, chat. We're going to watch every league. The only issue with that is, though, we can only do that on Twitch. We can only do that on Twitch, chat. So, like, people who are like YouTube, Kick, Facebook, TikTok, they can't watch, unfortunately. So if you do want to watch all that stuff when we do it, you'll have to jump over to the Twitch for that. We'll just watch the football from that one particular day. So on a Saturday, we'll watch all the Saturday games. On a Sunday, we'll watch the Sunday games. Then on a Monday, I'm thinking about having Monday as my day off, I'll be honest. Yeah, no worries, Jack, no worries. Looking at stats, Penda haven't been great. Yeah. Yeah. Rares are like 900 now. Really? When we watch the Indian Super League, so we can all watch. I'm not even going to bother trying to say that name, Lorcan. I think it's because he said Indian, boss man. That potentially could be a yellow card. There's potential VAR check there. Yeah, those who have 7TV, by the way, 7TV installed on Twitch, we have a lot of emotes on there, so. Ref said play on. Oh, well, if the ref said play on, mate, you know? If the ref said play on. The thing is, though, like, if a player's on the bench, it's obviously not his fault, but there's a lot of good players who sit on the bench. You know? Play at the whistle. Always play at the whistle. We won't be watching the Welsh League, mate, no. Is that right, boss man? Yeah. Do you reckon it's because the referee gets none? And was jealous of other people getting their hair pulled and that, so. Just a question, you know? Exactly, Ryan. That's what that was something. We were having a conversation about something similar to that the other day. I think it was around Kobe Manu. People were like, "Oh, why doesn't Kobe play for Man United?" And I was like, "Well, there's obviously something that at the time, um, what's he called? Amarim didn't like. There was definitely something Amarim didn't like about Kobe Manu, and he wouldn't play him. Trossard for Arsenal on the bench. I mean, true. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is though, especially when that was one like position in the pitch that they were struggling, because midfield was definitely where Man United was struggling, right? And he wouldn't play him. It says a lot about what a manager thinks about someone if you're struggling in one particular position and you're fit to play and he won't play you. You know what I mean? Like, Then you have James who stood on McCabe, but that didn't hit the headlines. I mean, yeah. Also, it's a different setup, wasn't it? Different formation. 4-3-3 was always their strongest formation, but Lauren James the goat. I never really watched like women's football. I never. It's not that I actively go out my way not to, but equally I don't go out my way to actually watch it. You know. Ba, 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 ba. Catley at Arsenal. She's good, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know there's people who go out their way not to watch it, like, oh, I'm not watching that, or like they have like certain views on it. I think it's just too much wasted energy and effort if like you're going out your way to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like it, don't like it. Any Evo tonight? Yes, a max 88 right back, mate. Max 88 right back. It can't be centre back though. Can't be centre back. Yeah, exactly, boss man. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at FIFA for instance, right? Like, we've had players like Ben Yedder, who was tiny. We've had players like Insigne, tiny. Mertens, tiny, and they were all meta on the game, right? That build is is a thing on the game. Just the fact that it's a woman's build now, like, you know, I think it's just a very lazy argument. I'll be honest. It's a character on a game. Like, we're not. That's all right, Bruno. Never apologize for that, mate. Never apologize for that. That's what I'm saying, League, right? That's what I'm saying. Claudia Pena, um, she's very good in the game. She was very good 2 years ago, I think it was, or a year ago. She had a Future Stars SBC, I think it was. 88 rated, white card. Um, and she was class. Um, People have a problem with women in this game because they're the best cards in the game, a lot of them anyway. Or some of them, sorry, some of them. And it doesn't make any sense to me. You use Somerville for that reason. A tiny little man just squeezes through everyone. Yeah. Like, if you remember back to like Insigne, Mertens, players like that, it, they're just the same body type, right? Yeah, like there was a lot of players way back when. Ben Yedder, obviously. The fact that it was male or female is irrelevant. No, no, I agree, Jack. I agree. But that's been in that game for a while. Because if you remember, when say if you use the players like Ben Yedder, he used to body the bigger players that were in the game at that time as well. Hey Jimmy, how we doing, mate? How we doing? That's a collision engine issue. That's nothing else to do with that. It's just a collision engine, right? Like Claudia Pena should not be bodying anybody off the ball, but it's a collision engine that doesn't work properly, so she does. You know what I mean? I get the frustration because it happens to me too, but went on a course for work today. Was stuck next to a lad from Borough. Oh my god. Sorry to hear that, mate. I am sorry to hear that. How did the course go though? Yeah, I mean, I've seen Jack. I've seen people who have like a genuine issue with women in the game. Like they are absolutely against it, but it is what it is, mate. It is what it is. But then they've got to use make women's cards usable. I mean, the issue is, mate, is it makes no sense for someone like Claudia Pina to not get bullied off the ball by someone like a Virgil van Dijk, right? The frustrations of like, because you would expect if you're controlling someone like Virgil, you would expect to be able to body Claudia Pina off the ball easily, right? And when that doesn't happen, it's just a bit frustrating. But you know, you should be able to low league. You should be able to because what makes it any different? What makes it any different? See if you had a male is the same size as the female card. Look at Kante, for instance, right? Kante is notoriously one of the best midfielders on the game every year, right? He's tiny. So what makes him any different to Patry? It's not realistic. You don't play a game for realism, mate. If you want realism, go and play career mode. No, but the thing is though, Jack, it's been happening with little male players as well. That's the problem. It's the build. It's not the women, it's the build. You know what I mean? Like we've had little players over the years, tiny players, the same size as the female players, and they still have the same issue. Do you know what I mean? That's the issue. It's been an issue for years. I know that, but we're not like it's a game at the end of the day. We're not taking biology into it. You know what I mean? No, I know that. Yeah, 100%. Like I agree with you. In if you're talking about like biological terms, yes, 100%. But it's a game. Like it's not that deep. No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But then the problem would be, mate, is that then you could not use those cards. Yeah, honestly, Ryan, that was sick. We're getting a World Cup mode this year, so that's all right. I mean, if we want to get into biology that much, they shouldn't have women's characters in Call of Duty because they couldn't carry the guns. Like that, if like at the end of the day, like it's just a game. Do you know what I mean? It's really not that deep. You know, it's really not that deep. I think. To be honest, Jamie, I don't think we're going to do well. Genuinely, I think our team is a like. I don't think our team is as good as people make it out to be. The English football team. You should keep Irene Paradis. Go on, lad. I understand. Oh, Anna Batil. I understand people's frustrations with the game and stuff, right? But at the end of the day, it's just a game, is it? Not really, not that deep. Oh, inform. Is that what you're going to use it as, Jimmy? Yeah. Medema. Ooh. You think we get knocked out at the semis or before? I agree. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Yeah. And the thing is, though, who's the underdog in the World Cup? I don't know if it's much of an underdog, but I don't feel like a lot of people are talking about Portugal. I think Spain will win it, right? I think Spain will win it because of the depth of quality that they have. Um, but I think Portugal are a team I'd look out for. No, I get that, Jack. What I would say with Ultimate Team as well, though, Ultimate Team is the simulation, isn't it? If you want like realism and you want like legitimacy in your football, I think you'd have to play career mode. You know, I think that's the Spain, France, Brazil, Portugal, England. Interesting. Axel, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow, mate. How we doing, sir? How are we? Oh, we get one chat. Right wing. It's France. Who's that then? Real Madrid. Game changer and rapid. Is she good, chat, or what? Um, yeah, I'm all right, Axel, mate. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Praying England make it to the finals so the pubs stay open longer. Yeah, imagine. Your fellow plays for Real Madrid women's. True. True. Yeah, we'll be doing watch alongs for the World Cup. The logistics of which I'm going to have to like figure out because I'd have to speak to people in the house to make sure they're all right with me streaming late. But was the new Evo out, Lorcan? Oh, I'll have to check that out now then. 1 second, chat. Battle to the end. Yeah, I didn't watch the England and Japan game the other day. I don't watch international football that isn't like directly. So I'll watch the World Cup and I'll watch the Euros, but I won't watch the qualifiers and stuff like that. To get a tattoo. Oh, you've got a shop near, yeah. Fair play, mate. If you put it in the Discord, Axel, I'm sure some people will help you out with the team. What we need to do as well, though, boys, in the Discord, if we can, like, legitimately help people out rather than go and war a team and stuff like that, you know? Jamie is over on TikTok blocking. Yeah, if we can actually help people out, that would be sick. I need to pay more attention to the Discord as well. Right. Right, what do we see in chat? Yeah, he's taking the piss, mate, you know? Oh, actually. Then, oh, do you know what? You know what? I can add anticipate. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, yeah. What's your opinion on Tuchel as manager? Well, I'll reserve my opinion for after the World Cup, mate. I'll reserve my opinion for after the World Cup. I need to get these Evos done, you know, because I'm sitting here on a ton of cards, man. Yeah, he I think his dad played for Sunderland or had something to do with Sunderland career mode, so by link he automatically gets in. Same with Giovanni Reina. Giovanni gets in. Yeah, yeah, Bobby, absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Eddie Howe should have took the England job. I know a few Newcastle fans who would disagree with that, mate. I know a few Newcastle fans who would disagree with that heavily. They do not like Eddie Howe, mate. Oh, Claudia Payne. Awkward. I've got no right backs that played for Sunderland that don't have centre back, unfortunately. Olivier Giroud, handsome man, French assassin. No, I understand that, Jamie. Yeah. So, like, so their problem with Eddie Howe is his inability to have a plan B. So when like say when you're playing your games and it's not working, there's no real attempt to like apart from substitutions, which doesn't change what you're doing, it just changes the personnel. There's no real like plan B, is what they're saying. I mean, it wouldn't be great, would it, Sonic? I don't think. What you think England are good there, league? Yeah, fair play. It's a Tuchel thing. Interesting. Yeah, and what they're saying is like because they're questioning now whether Eddie Howe's taking you as far as he can. But my question would be, if that is the case, what manager would then come into Newcastle without European football as it stands and make a difference? You don't think they've been very good in the friendlies? I can't comment on that because I haven't seen it, but there's also people saying that Eddie can't manage 2 games in a week because of the physical demands that his tactics. I mean, you might be right, League. You might be right. You might be right, mate. What you want Andy Carroll as your manager? Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. The thing is, right, like, I don't know who you would replace Eddie Howe with, though. I'll be honest. I really don't. Yeah, I saw that Kareem emoji. Yeah. I saw that. My guess is still Kevin Owens, but true. I would also play Nico O'Reilly. I'd play Nico O'Reilly in midfield as well. I'd play Lewis Hall left back. Lewis Hall left back, Nico O'Reilly in the midfield. And then obviously if anything happens to Lewis, you can bring Nico back to like left back or whatever. Having versatile players like that is excellent. Would you not play Rashford on the left, Jamie, over Anthony Gordon? Yeah, O'Reilly's class, mate. Big fan of Nico O'Reilly. Big fan. I think he's great. Yeah, he has. I just worry that they go with the same shit that they did before, um, where they put fucking thingy on the left, Phil Foden. That's my worry about it. I hope they don't. That would be sick though, Kareem would no. It'll be interesting to see who he plays, who he takes for Harry Kane, because obviously Harry plays, but Come on. You know what I'm going to do, Jack? I'm going to do that in the next stream. Because that way I can think about it and I can give an actual answer. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. Because you know what, right? They could honestly, right, do that with Randy and Kev. And then not even make it publicly known that Kev's been fucking... Messi's currently 3-1 down in that final. Dark horse is Morocco, yeah. Like, I know Portugal aren't like a dark horse pick. But for me, Portugal, I don't think many people are talking about Portugal. And I don't know why. They've got Ronaldo and Beto, mate. Oh yeah, Seth's been cleared for a while. Well, Bron Breaker's been cleared, hasn't he? So Bron Breaker got cleared Monday. You're saying Sean Dice is better than Eddie Howe, yeah? Yeah, I mean, Portugal, mate, if you look from top to bottom, that Portuguese team is class. Yeah, it's crazy in a Tom. Like, that type of stuff still goes on. Mental. Alien Collector. We've not packed anything worth a lot today, have we? No matter how we go. Yeah, the midfield is silly. So what we go with? João Pedro. No, sorry, João Neves. Vitinha and Bruno Fernandes. Like, mate, what a midfield. The two PSG lads and Bruno. My God. Yeah, Lord have mercy, mate. Or is that what the advertisement has now? Was that based on Kenny's promo from the other week? I would say so, League. I would say so, mate. It's very close, but I'd say so. It'll be interesting for sure, because obviously we'll watch as many games as we can on stream. As many games as we can. They come out at 7, I think, JC. They come out at 7, mate. Oh, tune. Oh my God, Matty Leon. Unreal for it. Things we love to see, Ryan. Things we love to see, mate. What? Tonight is Collision. Why? Is Collision not a Saturday? Move for this week? Alright. Mate. It's hilarious when Mez loses his head. I couldn't have him shouting at me. I don't know what I would do. Like, I couldn't take it seriously. I really couldn't. Which would make him more angry. Imagine. Hey, Sammy, how we doing, mate? How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Harry Kane. I mean, I like Harry Kane, mate. I think he's the best striker we've had in a very long time. I still think he should go Man United while he still can. Because the reason I say that, mate, is because Man United need a finisher. He should have gone there last season. No, this season instead of what's he called? He should have gone there this season instead of Sesko. Harry Kane at United would have been sick. Harry, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that, lad. How are we? Why is content being put back an hour? It hasn't been put back an hour, mate. It's that the clocks went forward an hour. So for now, we're going to get content at 7. We get some at 6 and some at 7. Been that way for the last, like, 4 days or 5 days or so. Has he been dabbed on yet? I have no idea. Right, we'll see what SBCs we can do now. Yeah, exactly, Jack. That was the thing I was saying, right? Like, if Harry had gone Man United in the summer for 62 million quid, which is his release clause apparently, he'd have been all right. You know? What do you mean, Ryan? Right, so we get 83s in here. Well, he got. Did he get 95 Pele? Yeah. Can't wait to pack Dino tomorrow. Have you seen them cards, Logan? They look sick. The dynamics look sick. Skits just got Pele. Deserved. We like Skits. We like Skits. Oh, mate, they're in the... I'll show you now. They're in the main menu. I'll show you now. There. The cards look fucking sensational. You can, Bobby, yeah, you can. Yeah, they look sick, mate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Animal. Mm, mm, mm. Right, 1 sec, mate. I'm going to build these, all right? Give me a second. Shot me like an electric eel. Yeah, I'm getting... Yeah, I'm getting fucking... My phone's going mental. Three playstyle pluses. Yep. Oh, yeah. Some of them will have them, not all of them, by the way. You got Hank Happy. Go on, lad. Love that for you, mate. Right, so we're going to go with Carvajal. Sit down with 3 playstyle pluses, mate. Ronaldinho with 3 playstyle pluses. Oh, my God. I wonder how many Tony D's going to pack. A usable Kaka, yeah. Mate, I think that's what we're all waiting for, I'll be honest, I think. Gonna be happy after champs. I hope you are, mate, yeah. I hope you are. Well, you're excited for Puyol. Fair play. Mate, Kaka, people will never understand how good that Kaka was, mate. Kaka made a mockery of people a lot of the time. He was so good. So good. Yeah, I'm going to do these 2 packs and then I'll do your share play, mate, alright? Yeah, I've seen all that Danny Aaron stuff, Laurie, mate. I'm not getting involved in it really. It's I don't even think it's a topic of conversation. Right. Wrote the final guarantee, striker, Dutch, Serie A. Is that the linger again? Yeah, cold. Mourinho killed him at Madrid. I tend to agree. Right. Wrote the final pack, any chance ref, striker, Germany, Bundesliga. Right. To be honest, Logan, I'm going to be building a lot of packs for tomorrow. A lot of packs. I don't know what time to start. I think Slot's had to go for the last like 6 months, hasn't he, mate? Like, Slot's awful. Let alone if you lose to Man City. Whenever you're ready, mate, whenever you're ready. 1 of 3, 89 plus, wrote the final player pick. Good luck, mate. Good luck, Bobby. Pineda. Who's next? We've got Pineda. We've got Araujo. It seems like the same players all the time in these picks, no? And Engen. Yeah, cold. Cold. Who you taking, mate? Who you taking? Well, thank you very much for the share play, mate. Sorry you didn't get anything good, but if you love me, let me go down to the bar. All you wanted was a 90, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, mate, you know? I think you still do the pick, though, League. I think you still do it. I think you still do it, because there's always a chance, isn't there? Yeah, there's always a chance that you get something good. I mean, if I didn't do that icon pick yesterday, I don't get Pelly, right? Do you think De Zerbi will keep Tottenham up? I don't think so, mate. I mean, do you know what? He probably will. He probably will. At least he knows what he's doing. Igor Tudor's got no idea. No idea. I think you do all the content, to be honest. Because whether you get something or not, at least you've had a try. Because if you go, oh, I'm not doing that because it looks shit, you never know what you might have packed, you know? That's why we do everything anyway. That's why we do everything. Who is De Zerbi? He was the Brighton manager, then he went to manage Marseille, and now he's going to Tottenham. Right. The sacked Tudor, yeah, the sacked him a couple of days back, yeah. I I don't have the fodder right now to do this tonight, but I don't think anyway. I'll have a look. I mean, he's got a much better team now, though, doesn't he, Laurie? He's got a much better team now than he did at Brighton. No, true league, true. That was to do with the Super League, though, wasn't it? Because Mourinho didn't want to be in the Super League, but Tottenham went ahead and like spoke to the Super League, so they had a falling out over that. So there was more to it than just sacking him, you know. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to do this, am I? You got 89s on Iniesta, oh dear. That Parrot looks like a decent card, but he's never going to get used, is he? Um, get rid of that. I'm going to try and force this chat so we can get another icon. It's probably going to be not worth it, but it's probably not going to be worth it. We'll try and force it anyway. Keep that. Get rid of that. Keep that. Keep that. Get rid of that. 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 If we gulag any good cards here, just don't worry about it. It's all right. You can go. Um, Morgan can go. He can go. Thompson can go. Matty Leon can go. Richards can go. Messi doesn't seem happy. Good. Try to blame his controller. Yeah. We've heard that one before, haven't we, chat? We've heard that one before. A sticky controller, yeah. Interesting. Interesting developments. Right. Lauren Hemp can go. He can go. You can go. You're doing a Barcelona 2013? Go on. On a Batil can go. We're just going to use it for rating fodder. Why is daily content now 7 o'clock? Because the clocks went forward, mate, is the reason. Pedro Sanchez, Sergi Roberto, Busquets. Hey, go on, lad. Are you from Scotland? No, mate. Never thought I'd have to answer that question, I'll be honest. Um, just don't have the kid. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm from Sunderland, mate. Um, we can get rid of Cafu. Actually, no, we can't. We'll get rid of Furman. We need to get rid of a lot of these cards because a lot of them actually won't play. Shevchenko, for instance. A lot of these cards will not play. Um, Sterling won't play. Suarez won't play. He might be 700k, but he's not playing. Kyle. We'll keep Kyle Walker for Gauntlets. Jeff Hurst not playing. Gerrard's not playing. Barnes is not playing. I'm trolling you. Why would I be trolling you, mate? It's extinct. It might be extinct, mate, but I won't be using it, I don't think. I won't be using it. He's only extinct for Evos, I think, no? Is that right, Sonic? Yeah. I think we'll beat Spurs, yeah. Yeah, I do. Oh, Barcelona kits are extinct, got you. I'm just in the middle of doing an icon pick, mate. Right. Is that what he said? Yeah. It's too sticky, bro. Yeah. Sounds like something Mez would say. Um, Another Pele inbound, imagine. Imagine. I'm just trying to figure out what cards I can get rid of here, because there's a lot I want to keep for, like, Gauntlets. Like, Chiellini can go, surely. Drogba can go, probably. Talby got an upgrade. Jeff Hurst can go. Tyler Morton can go. What I'll have to do tonight, boys, is I'll have to go through my club. And, can I keep Drogba? Yeah, I can. What I'll have to do is go through my club and make sure that, um, I, like, what's it called? I'll just have to get rid of, like, all the cards that I can get rid of. Ba, 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 ba. We need a club. We need to recycle through the club chat, is what we need to do. But I can't do it on stream because. Foot Genie. Oh, I won't be using Foot Genie, mate. No. I promise you that. I wouldn't trust Foot Genie, I'll be honest. Having to log in with your actual details. What the fuck? Not for me, that. Able to melt the rubber. Really, yeah. Not really, mate. There was an Evo, but that's about it. There was an Evo. I've got a lot of cards. Keen, lean, eat, and go. Ah. I'll have to use these informs as fodder rating. That's no problem at all. That's no problem at all. Yeah, it is the right back Evo Ellis. Yeah, it is. Get him gone. One more squad. The refresh at 7 o'clock, Kieran. 7 o'clock, mate. So you got another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes, mate. Are you sure it says 23 hours? Then they've refreshed, surely. If it says 23 hours, it should have refreshed, no? Um, right. Now we just need a couple of cards and we'll get that done, chat. Right, we'll get rid of that granite chat because it's just a gold. Right, we need 1 or 2 cards here. And then we've done an icon pick. Whether it's worth it or not is an entirely different thing, but we also have to keep cards for Gauntlet. I'll never use that Drogba, I'll be honest. We're sending some huge cards at the minute. Oh. Transfer list. Hey, anytime, Dylan, mate. Anytime. Glad you made 100k, mate. Go on, son. Love that, mate. So it's all about, man. You getting things sorted now, Alice, yeah? There we are. Bang. We managed to shit house and scrap together 1 of 4 88 plus encore icon player pick. We get Pavel Nedved, we get Tony Cruz, we get Jones and Cece. That wasn't worth it, but we'll take Cruz for the fodder. Wasn't worth it, but Content all the same. Content all the same. Um. It wasn't worth it, but it's content all the same. Um. We've just gone 3 hours. That's probably going to be me. I've got a lot to edit. The content that comes out tonight we'll do tomorrow. TikTok. Thank you very much for today. You boys have been absolutely amazing. Jake, if you're still here, mate, thank you very much for the for all the gifts. Very, very, very generous of you, mate. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Have a good one. Thank you very much for today. Bye bye now. Ba, 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 ba. Right. Music. Off. Right. Gonna go and raid Mezzy because he's on. Obviously. My voice is fucking gone, I promise you. Ow. Um Yeah, cool. Right, so if you boys are on any platform that can currently see me right now, make sure you go and check out Mezzy, Mezzy, right? On any platform that you're on. Yeah. He's streamed right now, he's very entertaining. And he's currently having a bit of a meltdown, so yeah. I'm gonna go raid Mez. If you do go to him, make sure you tell him that you came from my stream. That would help out massively. And I'll catch you boys tomorrow, alright? Bye bye now. Bye bye now.